It's the 2010s team to start. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
A look at the West All-Stars starting group. Jokic is out there with Wembanyama. Then there's Edwards. Then it's James. And it's SGA in at the shooting guard. Connects from three-point range.
On a dime, Shea got right where he wanted for that shot.
And finished off by Davis.
Well, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Right side, SGA. Fires the three. James, no good. Here's the 2010s team with the ball. Floats it up for Davis. And so it looks like it'll still be the 2010s ball.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Now here's LeBron, and the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game. Here's James. And Davis wide open. He shoots. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
The big fella spotting up, and AD more than capable of knocking it down.
Here's Edwards. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review and
2 shots.
The ruling on the floor stands.
Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. You're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Here's LeBron. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Down low. Here's Davis. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Davis really going up strong once he's near the basket. Love seeing him do that.
Jokic kicks to Edwards. Now here's Kobe, the fast break opportunity. And laid in to finish the break.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
A shot by Wembanyama, no good. LeBron passes to Antetokounmpo. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, basketball is not the main thing in my life. It probably never will be. And to be more important than basketball. Guys?
Some good perspective. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Now here's Kobe. Outside for Davis. And stolen by James. Edwards passes to Jokic. Kobe with the steal. And Antetokounmpo spins pulls it in.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat, and he was in shock and awe. But now he's got a big smile on his face.
Here's Davis, and Davis throws it down.
How about Davis, the big fella, converting with speed and bounce? No chance for the defense there.
And it's Jokic missing. Here's the 2010s team with the ball. It's a 5-point game, and finished off by LeBron.
Great lead pass, anticipating where his man was going to be, not where he was.
Jokic adds a two-pointer, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. James outside. A three from Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Here's Davis. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on LeBron James.
You know, those are the plays Davis is capable of making. He's confident, and he keeps getting stronger with every passing day.
Wembanyama outside. Jokic high post. It's stolen by Davis. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the 2010s team. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the 2010s team?
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
You know, another point I'd like to add is that they've had tremendous success early on converting turnovers and turning those into points.
And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. They've got Wembanyama. Jokic is out there with James. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Edwards in at the one. And that one's good by Kobe.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And here's Giannis, following the three-pointer by Jokic. And here's Davis for three. And Davis nails the three.
This is what the big-time players in the league do. Anthony Davis just had his team get hit for a three-pointer on defense. He comes right back at him with a three of his own. Bang!
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
James looking it over. The kick out to Bryant. 6 to shoot. And the foul called on Kobe Bryant. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Giannis against Jokic. Davis doing his thing inside.
Watching Davis do work like this is special.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And here's Edwards. Pass to Jokic. Over Giannis. That one wide left.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Durant, money from deep.
Great touch from KD. Great range, too.
Shot from the wing. Jokic against Giannis. Jokic passes to Wembanyama. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Bryant gets a wide open look and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Bryant's got 7 points here in this quarter. Wembanyama outside to the middle. Here's Jokic. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Durant. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Bryant bats for 2. Poke loose. Kicks it out to LeBron. From beyond the arc and then some. James has got 7.
From way back there. I mean, LeBron's just showing off now.
James against SGA. The West again cannot hit.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful. This is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The 2010s team out in front, just dominating this one. Time now for the halftime break. With the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Davis has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of done.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. James is out there with Bryant. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And there's Davis. And it's KD into the 3 slot. And James picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The West trails by 21. Wembanyama high post. Davis is on. SGA passes to Wembanyama.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
James kicks to Bryant. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look. But when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's the lob. Antetokounmpo throws down the alley-oop slam.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
SGA against Bryant. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the 2010s team. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Weight room muscle on display there, James. Even when he gets hit, he can still score.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw good, LeBron. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. SGA passes to Wembanyama. And it's KD with the rebound. KD's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Blows the alley-oop jam. Edwards kicks to James. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
That one falls. KD's got 5.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
SGA with the steal. And Wembanyama outside. Edwards finds James. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, you have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on him.
LeBron passes to Giannis. And here's Davis for three. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. And so it's the 2010s team with it. And Davis can't get it to go. And stolen by LeBron. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo, and stolen by Wembanyama. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, guys. LeBron James talked winning teams. He said to be successful, you got to have one, possibly two stars, but at the end of the day, you have to have those soldiers around them. You got to have the supporting cast and the rest of those guys that are going to be ready to go. Back to you guys.
Yeah, but team effort. Allie LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Allie. Thanks.
And standing easily over that ball near the hoop.
The three from Davis. Good, and it's Bryant picking up the assist. Davis has got 19 points.
That's clearly a recent trend. Big guys who can shoot it from distance.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. No good from outside. Jokic from deep three-point territory. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer. Here we go.
And it's the West All-Stars. Start out. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Now into the lineup for the West All-Stars. Number 6.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A look at the West All-Stars starting group. Jokic is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's to in at the 2.
What's really cool about Jokic is that he's just as effective working off the ball. He's ready to shoot when he catches it.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Wembanyama, no good. And here we go. Giannis heading to the hoop.
And Antetokounmpo is really an absolute terror in the open floor. They love seeing a guy his size run the floor the way he does. Wow, impressive.
First team foul.
So it's the West now. Now, here's SGA. Driving inside. It's Sullivan to Kumbo.
Well, that was a superb read defensively. He jumped right into the passing lane the instant the ball left the passer's hand.
Davis, the pass to LeBron. Davis with a screen on Wembanyama. Back to Davis. Over in the corner, onto Kumbo. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Antetokounmpo's got 5 points so far. Pass to Wembanyama. From deep, Jokic.
You don't know exactly where Davis is. He's going to deny your shot, so you got to be aware of his presence.
SGA kicks to Jokic. 5 to shoot. Over Davis. Wembanyama. It's good on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Now here's Durant. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Durant so good at finishing in tight. Excellent in the paint.
Here's KD. Great D that time from James.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
And stolen by Bryant. James finds Davis. Back to LeBron. 1:25 left to play in the first quarter. Going inside. It's rebounded by the West. It's a 5-point game. KD with it. Picked up by Davis. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Davis inside. Defended by Wembanyama. Davis, the pass to Bryant. Shot clock at 6. With the drive. Oh, my, what a play.
Bryant able to elevate and levitate once he takes flight. Just enjoy the show, folks.
Kobe with the steal. And Kobe throws it down hard.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Jokic score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
Have a lot of respect for Jokic's feel for the game. He plays the right way, sees everything, great vision, and he processes what he sees so quickly.
Now here's Bryant, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant.
You can't make brain-neutral mistakes like that. I mean, he may get an earful later.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the first. SGA kicks to Jokic. James finds Jokic. Here he goes. And Jokic throws it down hard.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
Platinum-level highlight reel material. That is Showtime stuff there.
And still a close game as the first quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the 2010s team.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
On the court right now as the second quarter starts for the West All-Stars. They've got Nikola Jokic. Durant is up there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's James. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 spot.
That is textbook when you're talking a pump fake. Well executed that time by Davis. So good at knowing how to use that shot fake effectively.
And that one falls for Anthony Davis. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them.
In many ways, Anthony Davis is the epitome of a two-way threat. He can be just dominating on both sides of the ball with his physicality.
Here's the break. Kobe rises up and
high flyers. Kobe with a catch and flush.
To the inside. Durant, the pass to Wembanyama. Back to KD. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Davis down low. Wembanyama on him. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Davis' skill set is a nightmare for defenders. That's why they have a tough time guarding him without fouling.
And he makes the first. He doesn't get the second one. Giannis kicks to KD. Pass to James. Just 4 to shoot. Another shot. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. KD's got the lead up to 7 now for the 2010s team. And here's Jokic outside. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And so it's the 2010s team with it. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Fires from deep. They get it again. Here's Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Davis playing big. Love to see that. Creating extra scoring opportunities as a result.
Jokic passes to Wembanyama. James finds Wembanyama. From 12 feet out. Second chance shot. Wembanyama going to town inside.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
Here's KD. And finished up by KD.
I'll tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. The NBA has its eyes on the old continent. Commissioner Silver said there continues to be an enormous opportunity to take basketball to another level in Europe. The quality of the basketball there has been fantastic, and we think there's a commercial opportunity to create something special. Back to you, Kevin.
Appreciate the update, Allie. Thank you. Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
Never gets old seeing LeBron explode off the floor like that.
For 3, Durant, and Davis sends it back. Out of bounds, it'll go to the 2010s team. James dishes to Giannis. Back to LeBron. There's the lob at the Kumbo. And so it looks like it'll still be the 2010s ball.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And stolen by James. Stolen by Durant. Outside, out of the Kumbo. And stolen by Wembanyama. For 3, Durant. Here's Jokic. James kicks to KD. And Wembanyama launches it from deep. The West again cannot hit. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
There are very few guys that move with the grace that Antetokounmpo does on his drive. He's got an easy, long, ground-eating gait that's very effective.
And so it's the 2010s team with it. 11-point game. Oh, Davis absorbing the contact.
AD just shoving past the inside contact that time. Powerful move getting it done.
And Durant launches from deep. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. We reach the end of the first half of play. The 2010s team out in front as they end the second quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Anthony Davis in this game, he's been everywhere.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
So with Rose on the bench, here's the five for Doc Rivers right now. James is out there with Kobe. And then there's Antetokounmpo. Then it's Anthony Davis. And it's KD in at the small forward. Antetokounmpo passes to Davis. Pass to LeBron. Davis setting the pick for LeBron. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Wembanyama on the follow.
A huge part of Wembanyama's game, his ability to just devour the glass on both ends.
Antetokounmpo passes to Davis. The West grabs the miss. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. And that comes off the assist by SGA.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
James way outside. Offensive rebound. Jokic on the follow.
A guy who always seems to be in the right place at the right time. Jokic on top of that one.
Pass to Davis.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
KD a screen on Wembanyama. Davis kicks to James. Over Durant. And James gets it to go on the assist by Davis. Davis has got assist number 5 here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Durant. Gilgeous-Alexander against Bryant. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Outside Bryant. Outside Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
When AD gets going like this, it's almost impossible to slow him down. He's got so many different ways to beat you.
And Joe Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the 2010s team. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Durant with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Good on the shot. Durant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Sweet mid-range jumper for Kevin Durant. He's dialed in wherever he shoots it from.
Daring anyone to stop him. KD.
Got the better of the defense that time. Easy trip to the rim.
SGA passes to Durant. Some nice passing here by the West. Davis kicks to LeBron. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got his 6th assist on the night.
Well, you know, defensively, you try to keep LeBron out of the lane, but then he drops that on you.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ryan finds Davis. Bryant looking around. Just 5 on the clock. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it in.
I thought he had that one. I think he did, too.
KD with the bucket. James way outside. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The 2010s team out in front, up by 16. And right after... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the West All-Stars, getting the 4th quarter going. LeBron James is out there with Jokic. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Durant in at the 2.
Yeah, you know, you're kidding yourself if you think Durant is going to back down from the opponent. Man, what a strong finish there.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 2010s team.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Here comes LeBron, and stolen by James. Durant, the pass to LeBron, and stolen by Bryant. Outside Davis. Outside Kobe. And the foul called on Kobe Bryant. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Jokic, and Davis sends it back. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Down by 15. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, I tell you what, Kobe gets out there defensively now. Desire and determination on full display. He wants to shut folks down.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Jokic with the steal. Fires from way outside. The shot misses. And it's Davis with the ball for the 2010s team. They led by as many as 18 points. Antetokounmpo. And again unable to change the momentum here. It's James outside Jokic. Jacks up a 3. And LeBron nails the 3.
That shot's now a weapon for LeBron.
KD against LeBron. Outside, KD. And he jams it in.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the West All-Stars.
Here's SGA. From outside, Antetokounmpo with the rebound.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
James fires. And he does not hit. Durant with it. He's picked up by KD. Outside Davis. The screen on Durant. Can't get it.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense.
Here we go.
And it's the...
Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the destination for the Lakers. The versatile guard Austin Reeves. They'll need him to bring it to tonight as they get ready for action at Fiserv Forum. Lakers, Bucks, and we'll be right back after this. Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Brian Anderson, and now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Miles Turner.
We're just not seeing the same tenacity from him on the defensive end lately. He hasn't been blocking as many shots over the last few months, and I think it's made him a little less intimidating under the hoop.
So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. James is out there with Jackson Hayes. And it's Smart in at the 3. And for the Bucks, inside they have Giannis and Turner. Then it's Jackson. Then it's Bobby Portis. And it's Rollins in at the 2-guard spot. Turner passes to Rollins. And off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. This is opening night for both of these squads. What are these games like to play in, Richard?
It's so much fun. You put in so much work in the offseason to improve, to get better, and now it's your opportunity to show.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Pass to Rollins. Back to Portis. Pocket 4. No good on the 3.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for range. Lucky for the defense, he just... couldn't get it to go.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Doncic against Jackson. Pass to Turner. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Now here's Reeves. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Portis. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Rollins passes to Turner. Nails it from 3.
Gotta be encouraged watching Turner shoot with conviction, realizing his team trusts him to take these fast shots.
James finds Doncic. Now Hayes. Back to Doncic. And the shot goes in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Turner, and then Turner with the dunk.
Too easy for Turner. The defense has to put up more of a fight around the rim.
Hey, it's James slamming it down.
One of the most ferocious dunkers we've ever seen. James still enjoys putting on a show.
A good look from Turner. James with the rebound.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
1:16 left to play in the first. Smart outside. James against Antetokounmpo. Fade away. James can't get it to go.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
And it's good. 2 points.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
James passes to Doncic. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, stolen by Turner. Now Milwaukee moving it up. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
Back to Hayes. And he banks in the layup.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Milwaukee in the lead. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Rollins. Now here's Turner. He's defended by Hayes. And then Turner with the dunk.
Good Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Let's just say that was an ill-advised pass there. Very close to a turnover.
Here's James. And Turner with the block. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Bucks on top, leading by 4. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And when you consider how the Bucks are doing, guys, your thoughts?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
So on the floor for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. Jackson Hayes is out there with James. And it's Smart in at the small forward position. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
Los Angeles shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Jackson on the wing. Let's go with a 3. On target from range. Jackson's got 5 points in the quarter.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want. The guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint. Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Jackson, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Turner, a screen on Doncic. To the inside. Turner, no good. Lakers trail by 9. Here's LeBron. And he can't get that one. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the future of the NBA is digital. Commissioner Silver said streaming allows us to better engage fans in the personalization of telecasts, creating chat communities, buying products, playing fantasy. There's an enormous opportunity. We are just barely scratching the surface. Back to you guys.
It's getting interactive. All right, Allie, thank you.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. James can't get it to go.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, listen, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Smart with the bucket.
Just such a quick release there by Marcus Smart. You love to see that just catch, touch, and release.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Jackson. Here's Turner. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Turner's got 11 points.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Look at Doncic making himself at home.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Turner in the high post. He's against Hayes.
And the defense recognizing that Turner can make this shot, which is why he gets fouled.
These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for the Bucks, Miles Turner.
That free throw no good. Good on the second one.
When you think about Turner, one of the best shot blockers in the league, who can also score at all 3 levels.
Whoa! Nice! What a
Oh,
huge
my
jam!
gracious.
Big time right there.
Whoa! Not known for showing off, Doncic with the highlight reel jam. Did I say that? Wow.
Here's Turner, and then Turner with the dunk.
The size advantage gives him a clear path to the shot.
Reeves against Portis. Stolen by Jackson. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Rollins passes to Turner. And Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
And you really want more of this from Turner. We all know how dangerous he is once he finds his rhythm.
Oh, Doncic! What do you expect?
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
James, the shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game. And so it's Miles Turner making highlights for Milwaukee, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Hey folks, welcome to the Halftime Show. A lead right now in this one for the Milwaukee Bucks.
We often talk about efficiency on offense. They were the winners in that department, guys.
I like how efficient you were. All right, guys, let's swing it over and see what the appreciate you joining.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Miles Turner really making a difference here.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Then it's Bobby Portis. Then it's Jackson. And it's Rollins in at the 2. That's Doc Rivers 5 as we get into the second half. Milwaukee leading by 8. Antetokounmpo outside. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
Hayes for 3. The rebound by Turner. Milwaukee has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Second chance effort. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Shot is up. The Lakers with another miss.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
To the middle. And Turner with the block.
But the offense really feeling the effects of Turner's 7'4" wingspan there.
Pass to Portis. The 3-ball. Hits the 3-pointer. Portis has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. Turner, no good. Lakers trail by 11. Outside Reeves. Stripped it away. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, technology is key for NBA growth. Commissioner Silver said we can now see where we lose viewers. For example, stoppages for replays. One way around that is creating technology that can instantaneously make objective calls like out of bounds, and in doing so, create a better pace to the game. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks for the report. Smart passes to James. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. And finished off by Hayes.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
To the wing, right side. Portis, the pass to Turner. It's stolen by Smart. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. James can't get it to go.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not helping things, and his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
They get it back. Out to the right wing. Second chance shot. Turner, no good.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And finished off by Hayes.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
Antetokounmpo, pass to Turner. Back to Antetokounmpo. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Now here's Doncic. Oh, and Turner with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Turner. The third quarter comes to a close. The Bucks on top, up 9. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. Marcus Smart out there with LeBron James. And it's Hayes in at the 5. Here's Rollins. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Bucks lead by 10.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games. And they've made that adjustment since the break.
Snatched up. Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them. And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher. He hit 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
Reeves, and he nails it.
Their offense gets that much better when the D has to pay attention to Reeves outside the arc.
Jackson outside. Turner outside. Beyond the arc. James rips down the board. Lakers trail by 7. Into the lane. Oh, and Turner with a block.
An impressive shot blocker. Turner's combination of size and timing on defense is so valuable.
And out of bounds, the Lakers will take it.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
Here's Luka, and he racks up 2.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Here's Turner. Here's Rollins. 5 to shoot. The release. Turner. The putback. How about the activity?
Playing with real urgency. Turner keeps the play alive. That work ethic from him is just fantastic.
Doncic. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo.
He did the work to get inside, but still, you have to finish.
Now Portis. Here's Antetokounmpo. Puts up the tray. Oh, it's off. The Lakers have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Outside Reeves. Takes a 3. Rebounded by Antetokounmpo.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Turner. It's stolen by James.
things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach.
Oh, off target from downtown. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Oh, he can't hit a tough three.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Doncic fires. Oh, the long ball, no good.
A solo alley-oop.
Takes precision timing for sure.
All right, everyone, the NBA season starts today. We have made it. It is a holiday for everybody.
Oh, man, the offseason felt like forever. It's great to be back. Nothing like some games that count.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Now we'll give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And now the Lakers starting group. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. LeBron James is out there with Hayes. And it's Smart in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Turner with a screen on James. Shot clock at 5, and he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
That is a power play by Antetokounmpo. Overcoming the foul and getting the and one chance.
First personal foul. First take.
You know, Giannis just entered his 30s, Coach, but he's already an all-timer.
He sure is, Kevin. Look, if his career ended now, this guy's still one of the best we've ever had in this league. Unfortunately for the rest of the league, he's still got a long way to go in his career, and they're going to have to deal with him for a long, long time.
Here's Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't allow Turner to get this close to the basket.
Doncic passes to Reeves. LeBron outside. Crafty move. Good. Nice job down low.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Well, a nice start for them. 3 for 3 in the early going, getting into a rhythm.
They're Smart, following the basket by Giannis. Doncic finds Smart. Collins against Reeves. Outside for Smart. And it's sent back by Turner.
Well, you see just how threatening Turner is. Any shot that comes within reach of him is in danger.
Pass to Portis. Bucks passing it around. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. No one near Turner as he lets it go. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
On the wing, Doncic. Covered by Giannis. To the paint. Off target at the rim. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. James against Giannis. James kicks to Doncic. From deep. Rebounded by the Bucks. They went to Los Angeles for their last meeting with the Lakers and came out with a victory.
And that last one came right down to the wire. The difference for me being the impact they got from their bench.
Yeah, depth plays a huge factor in this league. You can't win just with 5 guys.
Throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
Left side, Smart. Here's Hayes. It's rebounded by Portis.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense. You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Bucks leading by 5. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Turner passes to Portis. Giannis high post. Hayes on him. Giannis left side. Jackson kicks to Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Hayes. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Bucks lead by 5. And we'll be back shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, a lot of times you'll hear coaches yell, get the ball inside, and you can see why. Good things happen when you get the ball into the paint.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
So the Lakers 5 right now. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. He's out there with James. And it's Smart in at the 3. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Stan, you and, well, your whole family, masters of defensive coaching. So with that in mind, what makes a great defender?
Wow, that is a great question, Kevin. And a complicated one in a lot of ways. Number one, length and athletic ability really help you. Guys who can move their feet and have great length can cover up a lot of mistakes. But then there's the fundamentals and your ability to move your feet and great focus and determination.
And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They lead by 4. Got a piece of it. Giannis rips it down.
Power and grace of Giannis, making it look easy like few others can.
Here's Doncic. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Jackson passes to Turner. Back to Jackson. The shot's good. Jackson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Bucks.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
The three-pointer is right on target. Jackson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Oh, nice touch on Luka's mid-range there. The product of a lot of practice time and natural talent.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Such an energetic defender. Turner loves getting the chances to use his length again.
The quick look, no good that time. Lakers trail by 9. Here's LeBron. The rebound by Turner. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And it's Turner finishing it off.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's James. James gets inside and finishes.
And nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes advantage.
From deep three-point land. Rebound, Milwaukee. Portis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Antetokounmpo finds Portis. Outside for Jackson. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And how about this team? They've certainly impressed on the road this season. Now up over 20. Five wins away from home. It's remarkable.
Well, give their coaching staff a lot of credit for preparing them to come into hostile environments and just totally silence the crowd. But this team's character and how prepared they are makes them a nightmare matchup for anyone in our league.
And so it's Milwaukee heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
They're moving well on offense. Great teamwork. Maybe not as strong as our teamwork, but whose is?
How about your old Lakers team? And moving along, and that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Lakers trail by 7. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. Jackson is out there with Rollins. And it's Portis in at the 3 seat. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Turner inside, working on Hayes. Turner kicks to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. And Turner is good for 3. Turner's got the first field goal of the second half for Milwaukee.
A legitimate threat from downtown. The defense can't afford to let Turner feel comfortable firing away.
Yeah, the defender all over.
This is his first free throw of the game.
LeBron James at the line for 2.
And James drills them both.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. Whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Jackson looking around. And it's the Lakers on the break. From deep, Reeves. Good on the three-point shot.
You know, I wouldn't call Reeves an elite three-point shooter, but Austin is more than capable.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Turner. And it's slammed in by Turner.
And guys, you don't think this fella can do some major damage if he gets an opening to the rim.
They just learned that lesson the hard way. They better put a little bit more effort into their D the next time down.
Yeah, look, never tempt a guy with a sure thing. No surprise to see him taking advantage like that.
And a big night for Miles Turner so far. Really playing hard, trying to make every possession count.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you. Well, the game is going global. Players Association President and sharpshooter C.J. McCollum said, with all the NBA players who weren't born in the United States, we're attracting fans from those places, and it's going to make our game better. That's what we want at the end of the day. Guys, back to you.
Crossing over the border. Allie, we thank you very much.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Reeves, the pass to Smart. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And it's sent back by Turner.
Well, you got to be aware of Turner at all times. When he's nearby, he's more than capable of blocking.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. He's with it. Fast break, Milwaukee. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Inside, here's Turner, and it's Turner finishing it off.
And when Turner is cooking like this, keep feeding the beast. He's in a rhythm and looking to cash in every time.
Whoa!
And they answer right back with as much force as possible.
This is a heavyweight battle, and both teams trading punches. Turner for three, and he's good on the three ball. Turner's got 12 points here in the second half.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Doncic passes to Reeves. Lets a floater go, and the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down to 12 on the bucket from Luka Doncic.
Once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Bucks shooting their second free throw attempt on the night.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And the technical free throw is good. Los Angeles making a switch here. Ayton's checked in. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Turner for three. Good again. He's on tonight. 9 for 13 shooting.
Well, hey, shooting off the catch is right in Turner's wheelhouse.
Ayton kicks to James. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Rollins. Got a piece of it. And he gets it back. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. The Bucks on top, up by 16. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. The guard pair will be Doncic and Reeves. James is out there with Marcus Smart. And it's Ayton in at the center position.
Playing with serious aggression. DeAndre Ayton. This team would love to see more of that.
Drains the three-pointer. And the Bucks lead by 17.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Pass to Rollins. A fader. Doncic for the rebound. Lakers trail by 15. Now Ayton. Got it to go off the glass.
Well, this is where you have to get Ayton the ball. Between his footwork and post moves, he's reliable down there.
Now Turner launches from deep. Does not go.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Oh, from ultra close range, Doncic.
I'll get the three. Lakers have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Cast or anything more than that. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
Here comes LeBron. Yep, that goes down.
High drama here, guys. I mean, they've managed to get hot just when it looked like this thing was out of reach.
Puts up the three. Trained from outside.
He's cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Oh, nice job finishing that with the hammer. I love seeing Reeves go up aggressively.
Turner fires. The long shot, no good. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. James, and it's sent back by Turner.
And I would not test Turner. And Miles has led the NBA in blocks and just has great timing on his jump.
Here's Jackson. Raises up. Got it to go.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Bucks.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And you could tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Miles Turner.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And that's him there. Outside Portis. And stolen by Ayton. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to.
Giannis, after coming off a loss in your last game, talk about how the team bounced back tonight.
I think we just played hard. Just try to get back on track. We trust one another, move the ball well.